Perhaps Don the Beachcomber himself will help you solve the mystery of the elusive chopsticks.
You know why I like the Magic Pan? It's my kind of place and my kind of food.
In the swingin' 60s, a time of groovy tunes and mod fashion, some truly fancy restaurants wowed diners with glamour and gourmet dishes. Sadly, these culinary hotspots are now just memories, lost to the sands of time. These eateries defined an era of elegance and indulgence, from the panoramic views of Top of the Mark in San Francisco to the star-studded atmosphere of Chasen's in Los Angeles. Join us on a nostalgic journey as we revisit 20 fancy restaurants in the 1960s that no longer exist. Number 1. The Hawaiian Room. Nestled within the iconic Lexington Hotel in New York City, the Hawaiian Room, founded by the hotel itself, offered an enchanting escape into Hawaiian culture and entertainment from 1937 to 1966. With its lush greenery, vibrant flowers, and gentle ocean breezes, it transported guests to the sun-kissed shores of Hawaii. The room featured talented dancers, singers, and musicians who captivatingly entertained audiences with hula hoop, ukulele melodies, and swaying hips. Guests indulged in delectable Hawaiian cuisine like poi, lomi lomi salmon, and kalua pig, accompanied by fruity cocktails. The Hawaiian Room's popularity soared, attracting locals, tourists, and celebrities seeking a taste of paradise. However, in 1966, the curtains fell on this tropical dream due to changing taste and cultural trends, marking the end of an era in New York's entertainment scene. What exotic tales lie within Don the Beachcomber's walls as the Hawaiian Room's final curtain descends? Let's find out.
At evening becomes a background for your pleasure too.
Number 2. Don the Beachcomber. Don the Beachcomber, pioneered by the enigmatic Ernest Raymond Beaumont Gant, famously known as Don Beach, revolutionized American dining and entertainment with its tiki culture. Established in 1934 in Hollywood, California, it offered a Polynesian paradise with tiki cravings, bamboo furniture, and thatched roofs. Under Don Beach's expertise, the bar became renowned for its exotic cocktails like the Zombie and the Mai Tai, drawing patrons seeking escape during the mid-20th century. Despite the Great Depression and post-war turbulence, guests found solace in the tropical ambiance, letting fake rain transport them to distant shores. The success of the Hollywood location prompted expansion to major U.S. cities like Chicago, New York, and Palm Springs, each maintaining the signature tiki aesthetic. However, with changing taste, the tiki era faded, leading most Don the Beachcomber locations to close, leaving behind memories of rum-soaked nights and the allure of distant islands. Number 3. Top of the Mark. Atop the Intercontinental Mark Hopkins Hotel in San Francisco stood Top of the Mark, an iconic restaurant offering exquisite cuisine and breathtaking vistas since its establishment on May the 11th of 1939. Founded by visionary George D. Smith, who transformed the 19th floor penthouse into a glass-walled cocktail lounge for $110,000, equivalent to about $2.415 million today, it quickly became synonymous with elegance and escapism. Guests marveled at the panoramic views of the Financial District, Chinatown, North Beach, San Francisco Bay, Grace Cathedral, and Huntington Park. During World War II, it served as a cultural hub where departing servicemen bid farewell and loved ones gathered at Weeper's Corner. The Korean War introduced the tradition of squadron bottles, fostering camaraderie. However, as tastes changed, Top of the Mark eventually closed its doors, marking the end of an era on Nob Hill. As the lights dimmed over Top of the Mark's storied history, what culinary gems await in the faded elegance of Schraff's? We'll stick around to find out.
So this is the Schraff's building?
Number 4. Schraff's. Schraff's, a charming blend of confectionery and cuisine, left an enduring legacy in New York City's culinary landscape. Established by William G. Schraft in 1861, this captivating chain originated as a candy maker in Boston before expanding to include delightful meals. Its cozy dining rooms, tablecloths during dinner, and separate standing bar areas were a hallmark of its appeal. Alongside savory meals, patrons could indulge in Schraff's branded candy and ice cream, adding to the sensory experience. Remarkably, the chain boasted a predominantly female workforce in cooking, supervisory, and executive roles, a rarity for its time. Despite the Great Depression, Schraff's flourished, with 43 locations by 1937 in New York, Boston, and Philadelphia. However, changing ownership in the late 1960s and subsequent attempts to rejuvenate the brand led to its decline. By the 1970s, most of Schraff's restaurants closed, marking the end of an era despite its earlier popularity and significant revenue, including a $14 million acquisition deal.
Right. Well, thank you for letting us interrupt the Inner Sanctum and visit with the restaurant. Chili's fabulous.
Number 5, Chasen's. Nestled in West Hollywood, California, Chasen's was a glamorous hotspot for Hollywood's elite. Founded by comedian Dave Chasen in December of 1936, it swiftly became a magnet for celebrities. It exuded elegance and luxury at 9039 Beverly Boulevard, bordering Beverly Hills. Chasen's wasn't merely a restaurant, it was a legendary rendezvous. It hosted the Academy Awards party for years and welcomed stars, entertainers, and dignitaries. Its allure lay in iconic dishes like the renowned chili, beloved by patrons worldwide. Elizabeth Taylor famously had it flown to her in Rome during the filming of Cleopatra in 1963. The hobo steak, another highlight, delighted with its succulent flavors. Regulars, including luminaries like Ronald Reagan and Frank Sinatra, had dedicated booths. Despite its star-studded clientele, Chasen's faced challenges from trendier eateries. Succumbing to declining business, it closed its doors on April 1, 1995, after 88 illustrious years, leaving behind a legacy of culinary excellence and celebrity glamour. As Chasen's final lights dim, the Brown Derby beckons, promising a feast of star-studded memories.
Who wants to eat in a hat? A derby hat, a brown derby hat.
Number 6, the Brown Derby. Founded in 1926 by Wilson Misner, the Brown Derby chain of restaurants left an indelible mark on Hollywood's history. Its flagship establishment, a whimsical giant derby hat at 3427 Wilshire Boulevard, became a symbol of the golden age of Hollywood. Frequented by luminaries like Clark Gable, Marilyn Monroe, and Charlie Chaplin, the restaurant was a celebrity magnet. Wilson Misner himself held court in booth number 50. One of its enduring legacies is the creation of the Cobb salad by owner Robert H. Cobb in the late 1930s. This salad features lettuce, diced chicken, avocado, bacon, hard-boiled eggs, and Roquefort cheese tossed in a tangy dressing. Despite its popularity, changing trends led to the closure or transformation of most original locations by the 1980s. The final curtain fell on April 1st of 1985, marking the end of an era for the Brown Derby.
Hi everyone, this is the Cloud Room. It's a lovely and cozy restaurant.
Number 7, the Cloud Room. Perched atop Seattle's historic Camlin Hotel, the Cloud Room was a culinary haven and a sanctuary of elegance. Founded in 1926 in the grandeur of the Camlin Hotel, a masterpiece of Tudor Revival architecture by Carl L. Lind, it offered 94 luxurious apartments, embodying modernity with shower baths and kitchenettes. The Cloud Room emerged as more than a restaurant. It was a renowned speakeasy, attracting luminaries like Frank Sinatra and Elvis Presley. Its menu dazzled with sophistication, featuring delights like lobster bisque and filet mignon. Sadly, the 1980s brought financial challenges to the Camlin Hotel, leading to the Cloud Room's closure on April 1st of 1985. Despite its popularity and culinary excellence, changing trends marked its demise. Yet its legacy endures in the memories of patrons who reveal its ambiance, savoring the exquisite cuisine while gazing at the city lights. Cheers to the Cloud Room, where elegance merged with the skyline, creating an unforgettable dining experience. As the Cloud Room's lights dimmed over Seattle's skyline in 1985, did the brass rail, once vibrant on New York's 7th Avenue, face a similar fate? Let's find out.
Heirloom Tavern, Glen Head. I'm Kent Munkin. It's my second restaurant. First one was Brass Rail.
Number 8, the Brass Rail. The Brass Rail, a renowned restaurant chain, left an indelible mark on satisfactory dining history. Originating in New York City, it symbolized elegance and culinary mastery, opening its doors in the 1930s to 1940s at 7th Avenue and 49th Street. Spanning 4 floors, it boasted distinct dining experiences: the Cocktail Lounge Cafe, the Sea Grill, London Grill, and Continental Room for dining and dancing. Renowned for its motto, quality food at its best, it served legendary steaks and sublime seafood, attracting celebrities and food enthusiasts alike. However, with changing dining trends in the 1960s, financial challenges arose, leading to its closure. Nevertheless, the Brass Rail remains a cherished memory of New York's culinary heyday, showcasing an era when dining was an art.
The suit has been filed in Mobile County Circuit Court against the Jolly Ox Restaurant.
Number 9. The Jolly Ox. The Jolly Ox, founded in 1973 at 5751 Brainerd Road in Chattanooga, Tennessee, carved its legacy into the culinary world with its savory steaks and lavish buffets. It boasted 5 dining rooms adorned with fireplaces and English art, and its waitstaff, dressed in Old English attire, presented a menu etched on cleavers. With steaks from a Texas supplier, alongside marinated chicken and succulent shrimp, it transported patrons to a 16th century atmosphere inspired by Tom Jones. Despite its popularity, legal restrictions led to a name change to Steak and Ale. However, by 1997, changes in Brainerd's dining scene and corporate shifts led to its decline. In 2008, the S&A Restaurant Corporation's bankruptcy marked the end of the Steak and Ale chain. Today, Bud's Sports Bar occupies the space once held by the Jolly Ox, but its memory lives on as a symbol of sizzling steaks, flowing ale, and timeless charm. As the curtains fall on the tale of Jolly Ox's demise, what precipitated Trader Vic's similar fate? Let's discover the intriguing parallels in the saga ahead.
Here at Trader Vic's restaurant and Mai Tai Lounge at the Hilton Atlanta Hotel.
Number 10. Trader Vic's. Trader Vic's, an emblem of exotic indulgence, sprung from Victor Jules Bergeron Jr.'s imagination, birthing from Hinky Dinks, a modest San Francisco bar in 1934 with a mere $500 investment. Located at San Pablo Avenue in 65th Street in Oakland's Golden Gate District, it evolved with tropical flavors, bamboo motifs, and island allure. Bergeron's flair for exhibition cooking and creating the iconic Mai Tai cocktail stamped Trader Vic's as a pioneer. Don Beach also claims Mai Tai origins from Don the Beachcomber restaurants. Expanding globally, Trader Vic's peaked in the 1960s with up to 25 locations worldwide. Yet, tiki fervor waned over time. The original Beverly Hilton venue, a Polynesian masterpiece, closed, and in 2008, the S&A Restaurant Corporation, Trader Vic's parent company, declared bankruptcy, leading to the chain's demise. However, remnants of Trader Vic's endure across 17 countries, evoking nostalgia for its enchanting era.
Today, we are going to plunge into the atmosphere of Romanoff's restaurant.
Number 11. Romanoff's. Romanoff's, a renowned Hollywood hotspot, epitomized luxury and attracted a high-profile clientele. Established by the enigmatic Michael Romanoff, originally Herschel Gaguzin, in December of 1940, this elegant eatery graced Beverly Hills' posh Rodeo Drive. Its appeal extended beyond exquisite cuisine to the allure of celebrity sightings. During the 1940s and 50s, Romanoff's was a haven for Hollywood luminaries, including Alfred Hitchcock. The restaurant's plush ambiance was irresistible to stars, seeking okay dining and discreet encounters. The menu reflected the era's lavish taste, featuring Waldorf salad, crab-stuffed tomatoes, filet mignon, frog legs, eggs Benedict, and sausages on toast. Romanoff attributed his success to hiring a talented French chef who ensured each dish met discerning standards. Despite its illustrious reputation, Romanoff eventually faced financial difficulties in the early 1960s, leading to a decline in its celebrity clientele. Ultimately, the establishment closed its doors, leaving memories of Hollywood's golden age and a legacy of culinary excellence. As Romanoff's glamour dims, echoes of Horn and Hardart's innovative dining resonate. can timeless elegance yield to pioneering efficiency? Explore the evolution of culinary culture.
Good evening. Tonight I'm dining at my favorite club.
Number 12, Horn and Hardart. Horn and Hardart, an iconic name in New York and Philadelphia, pioneered the automat, revolutionizing dining. The concept offered self-service via vending machines, established by Joseph Horn and Frank Hardart on June the 9th of 1902 in Philadelphia's 818 Chestnut Street. Patrons enjoyed a variety of dishes, from hearty stews to delicate pastries, by inserting coins into compartments. The automat's sleek design and efficient service made it a sensation, expanding to New York City in 1912 with locations in Times Square and Union Square, attracting office workers, artists, and families. Known for quality, their freshly brewed coffee and porcelain cups became legendary. Over 100 restaurants thrived at its peak, but the rise of fast food chains led to its decline by the early 1960s. Despite its closure, Horn and Hardart's legacy symbolizes culinary innovation and communal dining.
It is the end of an era for a beloved family steakhouse in Manhattan. After 60 years, Tad's Steaks near Times Square.
Number 13, Tad's Steaks. Tad's Steaks, founded by Donald Townsend in 1957, left an indelible mark on significant cities' culinary scenes despite not aiming for gourmet heights. In the vibrant 60s, amidst Times Square's neon glow, Tad's emerged as a haven for budget-conscious diners. Its appeal was simple: cafeteria-style cues, a concise menu featuring hearty steaks, an eclectic decor blending bordello chic with faux Tiffany lamps. For many New Yorkers, Tad's was more than a dining spot. It symbolized a generational experience. Although the steaks were occasionally chewy, their affordability made them irresistible. Tad's expanded to 28 locations, including several in Times Square, reaching the zenith of its popularity. However, shifting ownership in the 1980s and evolving culinary tastes led to closures. By the early 2000s, only one outpost remained in San Francisco, marking the end of an era for a chain that once embodied the city's pulse. As Tad's Steaks fades into memory, a question arises: what culinary adventures await in the next era? Let's explore Victoria Station's railway-themed charm and flavorful fare.
Rails were removed, but the depot remains and is now known famously as Victoria Station.
Number 14, Victoria Station. Victoria Station, a railroad-themed steakhouse chain, graced the American dining scene with its unique allure. Established in April of 1969 by Cornell University School of Hotel Administration alumni Bob Freeman, Peter Lee, and Dick Bradley, it seamlessly blended nostalgia, robust meals, and British railway flair. The inaugural Victoria Station restaurant opened in San Francisco in December of 1969. It featured a whimsical fusion of 5 boxcars and 2 cabooses surrounding a central lobby service area. The decor boasted antique English railway artifacts, while authentic American railway cars adorned the exteriors. The menu spotlighted prime rib, steaks, barbecued beef ribs, and the famed Shrimp Victoria. With 97 company-owned outlets, the chain catered to the baby boomer generation and reached its zenith with a Universal Studios joint venture. Despite its popularity, financial woes led to bankruptcy in 1986, and by the early 90s, Victoria Station vanished. The last outpost in Salem, Massachusetts shut abruptly in December of 2017, marking the end of an era.
There we are, guys. We're at Cork and Cleaver.
Number 15, Cork and Cleaver. The Cork and Cleaver, a cherished steakhouse chain, ignited the taste buds of Americans since its inception in 1964 in Scottsdale, Arizona. Its pioneering concept featured a salad bar, setting a new standard in the dining experience. Imagine stepping into a rustic, warmly lit space adorned with a bountiful salad bar offering fresh greens and a variety of toppings, a paradise for salad enthusiasts. But the show star was undeniably the steaks: prime rib, sirloin, and filet mignon, expertly grilled to perfection. By the 1970s, the chain expanded to over 70 locations nationwide, drawing families, couples, and professionals seeking hearty meals and a welcoming ambiance. However, changing hands to the chart house in the 1980s marked a downturn. Financial woes led to closures, dimming the once bright presence of the cork and cleaver, leaving behind a legacy of flavorful memories.
Come on and taste a real good time at Valley's.
Number 16, Val's Steakhouse. Val's Steakhouse, an adorned American restaurant chain, graced the East Coast from 1933 to 2000. Founded by Donald Val, an industrious Italian immigrant, it started as a humble 12-seat cafe in Portland, Maine. Donald's tireless dedication fueled its growth, leading to the purchase of a larger restaurant named Val's Steakhouse. Specializing in prime steaks and succulent lobsters, it became synonymous with carnivorous delights. By the 1970s, the chain expanded to 32 locations, thriving on high volume and fast turnover. However, challenges such as the gas crisis, economic downturn, and the loss of Donald Val led to its decline. In August of 2000, Val's Steakhouse closed its doors, marking the end of an era. Despite its closure, it left a legacy of mouth-watering steaks, buttery lobsters, and a family's unwavering commitment to culinary excellence. What other culinary marvels await as Val's Steakhouse closes its doors? The Magic Pan's crepe enchantment beckons, promising a journey beyond taste.
You know why I like the Magic Pan? It's my kind of place.
Number 17, Magic Pan. The Magic Pan, a legendary crepe haven, wove its culinary charm across American dining from the early 1970s to the early 1990s. Launched by Hungarian immigrants Laszlo and Paulette Fano, this captivating chain debuted as a cozy 12-seat cafe on Fillmore Street in San Francisco. Due to its popularity, it later expanded to a larger venue in Ghirardelli Square. The restaurant's allure lay in its innovative conveyor belt of sizzling crepe pans. It offers delights like chicken divan and the iconic crepe Suzette, alongside creations featuring spinach and mushroom souffle or strawberries and sour cream. The piece de resistance was its unique crepe-making machine, with 8 pans twirling over gas flames, enchanting diners with the aroma of butter and the hiss of batter. Despite its eventual closure in 2000 due to economic shifts, the Magic Pan was resurrected in 2005. It now graces U.S. airports, preserving its legacy one crepe at a time.
Looking for the perfect place for an evening out? Welcome to Tiki Lao, your new favorite place.
Number 18, Tiki Lao. Tiki Lao, a lively chain that whisked patrons away to the exotic realms of Polynesia, once graced America's culinary landscape. Founded in the 1960s, each location crafted a tropical haven with bamboo walls, carved tiki statues, and flickering torches illuminating the rhythmic island melodies. The menu boasted a symphony of flavors, highlighted by their renowned Kalua Pua, a whole pig slow-cooked in an emu alongside traditional poi made from taro roots. Beyond its cuisine, Tiki Lao offered an immersive escape. Guests delighted in its kitschy decor, rattan furnishings, thatched roofs, and vibrant leis. Mai Tais flowed freely, evoking visions of sun-drenched beaches, while Polynesian reviews captivated with mesmerizing hula performances. Yet as the 60s waned, so did Tiki Lao's charm. Evolving taste in the 70s led to its decline, and by the 80s, the torches were extinguished for good. Tiki Lao bid farewell, leaving behind cherished memories of a lost paradise.
One Milwaukee restaurant. Peter Servakis tells us how the new Carl Ratch's.
Number 19, Carl Ratch's. Carl Ratch's, an iconic bastion of German culinary mastery, graced Milwaukee's bustling streets for over a century. Established in 1904 by Otto Hermann, the restaurant began as Hermann's Cafe on East Water Street. Otto's stepdaughter Helen infused the cafe with her German heritage and passion. The cafe saw the blossoming of love between Helen and Karl August Ratch, a U.S. military visitor from Germany, birthing both romance and a culinary dynasty. Relocating to 320 East Mason Street in 1929 due to urban development, the old Heidelberg Cafe transformed into Karl Ratch, maintaining impeccable service and quality. Despite challenges, the Ratch family persevered, garnering accolades like those from Travel Holiday magazine. Under Carl Jr.'s leadership, starting in 1962, the restaurant thrived, gaining numerous accolades and becoming a beloved spot for authentic German cuisine. Despite Chef Thomas Hauck's valiant efforts, the establishment closed in 2016, bringing an end to an era characterized by sauerkraut, warm pretzels, and a century of shared meals and memories. As the sauerkraut-scented memories of Karl Ratches fade, could L'Aiglon, with its Parisian elegance, transcend a similar fate? Let's explore it.
Welcome to L'Aiglon, a place where elegance meets gourmet cuisine.
Number 20. L'Aiglon. L'Aiglon, a distinguished French restaurant in New York City, was established on March the 19th of 1919 at 13 East 55th Street. Renowned for its exquisite French cuisine, the restaurant's name, which translates to eaglet in French, was elegantly symbolized by a majestic eagle crest on its china, adding a touch of regal charm to its dining experience. Elite and business circles frequented L'Aiglon for its culinary excellence amidst Art Deco decor and stylized roses. Dishes like coq au vin and escargot graced its refined ambiance. Yet fate intervened as its location made way for the AT&T headquarters on Madison Avenue. L'Aiglon's legacy persists through matchbooks in China. Although Washington, D.C. housed its own L'Aiglon, the New York brand remains preeminent. Whether in the capital or the Big Apple, L'Aiglon endures in culinary lore, a bastion of French gastronomy once cherished in the urban landscape.